You'll get
I'll hand it off to you. Once you introduce yourself, we'll kind of get into questions about the show this weekend.
How the week's been going?
Is there any, again, we had a pretty good lay of the land on the show with some of the guests here. Is there any other specific threads you want to
Okay. Hey, it's Tom with Guys, Games, and Beer, and I'm here with...
Travis, and we're here at PGX 2024 on Sunday. We got a very special guest here. We're here with...
Brian of Pittsburgh Gaming Expo.
Who, if you've been watching us live, just did the beer cart with us.
Yeah, and was graceful enough to spend some time, do an interview. Again, we've been doing 3 days of excellent gaming, cool cosplay, arcades, pinball, sweet vendor hall.
Heavy metal music.
So yes, you gotta check out some Psycho Stick. How's the weekend been going for you this weekend?
The weekend has been going absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's a Sunday, and typically Sundays are a little bit slower. This Sunday is exceedingly strong. I mean, like...
I would say it's as busy as it was yesterday.
If not, it's really close.
Busy? Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we...
I maybe a touch busier?
No, definitely
Okay,
not busier.
okay, all right.
But it's still really solid for a Sunday. The traffic back here in the arcade and out on the exhibitor hall and on the tabletop side of things, every area of the show is active. Nothing is really kind of like, stale or slow.
No, poor Travis knows that because he's been...
I love running Steel Battalion. Don't pour me. I love teaching people niche games.
He has literally been
Let's
going
go for
back
it.
to back.
Yeah,
to
I did
back
11
to back
hours of it
today.
yesterday. I'm going to go right over there. It's going to be a great time. We're going to teach people how to play some giant robots. We got 10 of them networked together. I live off that stuff.
Okay, so you had some amazing music last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bands.
Yeah. How many bands? Was it 4 last night?
We 5 bands.
Five
So,
bands last
Weird
night.
Paul,
Oh, that's right,
Daniel
Weird Paul
Cannon,
opened,
Psycho
that's right.
Stick, Power Glove, and Galactic Empire.
Yeah, and they all, as always, rocked it. We've worked with some of these bands at Mad with Power and stuff, and they're always great. And to see them on that stage, and kind of like that venue they were in, because that was really kind of cool for us. Because if you want to actually get up and personal with the band, last night was the night to do it.
Yeah, it's a great spot for live music. They packed the house. I mean, we've been doing music as a part of the show since the beginning. That is the first time I can recall seeing 3 sets back to back where it was shoulder to shoulder in there and packed. I've been to other conventions and people kind of meander in and out. Man, everybody was on board.
They were.
For those acts. It was awesome.
Yeah, which is nice because it quieted down enough out here where we could sneak in and actually watch the bands last night.
It's the same thing for me. It's like, the house calms down a little bit. I can actually go and catch some of the music that we've worked so hard to get here.
And also, the acts you guys have chosen are perfect for this arcade venue. Like it's great fun. Again, I was running games over here. I could hear some games, hear some music from the hall. Great soundtrack for the evening.
Yeah, it definitely bleeds over in. And actually, we did something that we had done. So when we first did this show, the show was just in this half of the building. The entire show, every element that you've seen today, this weekend, was in this hall. So I don't know how we did it, to be quite honest. But one thing that we lost when we expanded was we removed the arcades from the concert. And we thought we were doing a good thing, to help give people some space. And that was immediately the first thing that was requested back was, please bring the music and the games back together. And you noticed we did.
And
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
go so well together. I saw people last night sitting and playing the games while listening to the bands. That's the absolutely perfect
And it's a
mix.
unique experience. Again, we've only done one other place, Mad with Power. Again, it's such a cool. Be able to play games, have some live music. There's a certain vibe to it. It's not an experience you get anywhere. So definitely try it out if you get a chance.
Yeah, and we were only able to do it because our support from PAC is so awesome. They managed to get about 200 arcade and pinball machines combined into this venue.
That is a great point. Cheers to them. Props to them. The lineup you guys have, chef's kiss, superb.
Oh, and I love
Very
well curated.
well curated,
Very well curated.
organized. The
It's-
gun games, the wheel games. Again, it's a nice, wide variety gambit. It's well organized. I have seen people working their butts off to keep things going. Again, things are running smoothly. People are having fun playing it, and that's what you love to see. That's what makes the work worth it.
Yeah, I mean, they really hit it out of the park. They're all super passionate about what they do. It's kind of like a sister organization to what we grew out of, which is Pittsburgh Retro Gaming. Pittsburgh Arcade Collective, very similar in philosophy. Let's bring the games to the people instead of just keeping them in our homes. where, like, yeah, we love them and we enjoy them, but they don't get as much love and enjoyment as they should.
That
Wow,
sounds,
we'd
that
know
sounds
nothing
all too
about that at
familiar.
all, would we?
Next thing you know, we're in Pittsburgh playing Steel Battalion. So this year, what's a new thing that you added to the show that you're really happy by?
So for the first time ever, well, you guys are here, which is awesome.
Thank you for that.
We've always kind of struggled to scrape together 1 or 2 Steel Battalions, and through the grapevine, I got referred to you, and we now have 10 Steel Battalions, highly polished presentation, and you guys are expert in it. We have that. We have Reality Room here with the
Very
VR
fun,
for the
very
first
fun to
time.
watch.
Really cool.
We brought in celebrities for the first time this year. We brought in Benjamin Byron Davis and Roger Clark of the Red Dead series, among other projects, and Courtney Taylor of Mass Effect, Fallout, and Knights of the Old Republic. And just everything's bigger. More tabletop gaming developers. Brian
We are loving that.
And again, like this is our first year here, and again, our overwhelming response for people is like, oh yeah, it's nice. Again, there's more things to do, more things to play, more things to enjoy. Again, the Steel Battalion. Again, they were like, oh yeah, we had 1 or 2 rigs last year. It's really cool. You guys have 10 now.
Yeah. Do me a favor, Travis. Hand me those boxes on the floor before we finish this thing up. Yeah, that's
So
fine.
it's
Just this
really
one's fine.
nice.
Just this one's fine.
Again, the feedback is again, there's more to play, more to do, and again, people are really enjoying it, and we love seeing the energy on the floor, on the board games, the video games, the vendor hall, everything.
Okay, this is only year 4 for you guys, though.
Correct.
So, how are we topping it in year 5?
That's a lot ahead to think about. Come
that
on,
is.
let's be fair to our guests. All right.
Refine the
I was being a bit
process.
of a pain there.
Yeah, refine the process. This was the first year we expanded to 3 days. Last year was the first time we expanded the whole venue. So those are both off the table. We've done those. So now it really is refine the process. We brought in celebrities for the first time. Very valuable learning experience for us. We want to refine that process, and we want to bring people more of what they're looking for in a convention exclusive experience. So developers, personalities, rare games, treasures from the old age, live music. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to dial it up to 11.
Again, you're reminding me of other touch points. Another compliment from our side. Very great selection in your kind of console museum there. Combination of some fan favorites. And again, I've seen bigger gaming museums with less interesting stuff. I saw Samsung Nuon DVD player with weird consoles, like the PCFX and the Duo. So again, you had a good mixture of like the fan favorite classics, your Zeldas, your Donkey Kongs, and you got oddball stuff on there like Team Innocent. So it's just like you just never know what you're gonna find on the floor. Lots of stuff to pick up and explore and play. I think that's a big props to the team over there as well.
I don't know what's going to be on the floor until we get here. Our coordinator, Anna, she kills it every year. She
It's in the right
hit it out
hands.
of the park. She does a great job with it. Props to Anna and her team. And on the side of Pack, Mike Hove they both do a great job curating both of these floors.
Yeah, truly amazing. But you heard from Brian. He is going to dial this up to 11 next year. So be ready, people, because it's going to be eligible to 11. So we're going to wrap this episode up real quick. I do want to talk about something we got coming up on an upcoming episode. Gamewick Games has a whole bunch of cool stuff that we're going to be talking to Larry, not our Larry, a sober Larry, on the show in the not-too-distant future. So keep an eye out for that episode in following weeks. We have met so many great developers here. Thank you for inviting us here. We cannot tell you what a nice fit this is for Guys, Games, and Beer. Hopefully we will be seeing lots more of you.
Yeah, I hope to have you back.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Again, we're here at PGX 2024 Sunday. I'm going to go get on the Steel Battalion a little more. Again, this is Travis with the Guys, Games, and Beer.
And Tom with Guys, Games, and Beer.
And Brian with Pittsburgh Gaming Expo.
Hope you guys have a great afternoon. Consider joining us next year. Otherwise, check out the other interviews we got. Have a good one, guys. Cheers.